and I run it, and I run it, and I run it, and I run it. That's ironic. I run it. That's ironic. I run it. So all of my
pissed.
Oh yeah,
I
was gonna say, man, see for like the future episodes we should get like drinks and stuff, but I can't now because I'm driving there. Would you want a beer?
No, I need to go to work.
What's going on, guys? This is the first episode of our podcast. I guess you would call it a podcast, but it's not exactly. We don't have the standard setup for a podcast. This is kind of our own rendition of it, I guess. It's just going to be us talking about topics. We're going to get guests on and stuff, hopefully, in the future episodes. But at the moment, it's just an introduction. It's just going to be me and Big Jack talking about, just whatever. For this episode, obviously on our YouTube channel, we've not kind of explained who we are, I guess. We have kind of, like, we've done a few videos saying, like, what our goals are and stuff, but we've never really explained why. We've got a fitness channel. We've never really explained why we started the gym.
Yeah.
So we're going to just kind of talk to you about that today. I mean, for me personally, starting the gym was I kind of just thought one day, like, I was sick of being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, because Max had started the gym, or Phil Max, he'd started the gym, and then I was kind of like, I don't know, I seen him going and, he was putting on some muscle and stuff. And I know everyone says, oh, I started the gym because I just wanted to get big, and I was sick of getting pushed around and stuff. That's kind of like the reason, one of the biggest reasons I done it as well. Like, I kind of just looked in the mirror, just seen a skinny exterior. I was like, nah.
Yeah, that wasn't really a motivation me, because I'm taller, so...
Yeah, exactly, because you were...
Yeah, but, so it wasn't more the people, like, pushing me around or whatever, but...
Yeah.
It was more, for, like, health reasons.
Yeah.
And to, like, lose a bit of weight. I was a bit chubby when I was a kid.
Yeah. See, I was the opposite. I was, like, anorexic.
Yeah, skinny and bone. So we pretty much the opposite reasons.
Yeah. That's quite interesting though, because a lot of people start it because, like, you weren't, like, overweight or anything, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people do it because they're, like, overweight, and then I wasn't, like, underweight or anything, but we were kind of just, I don't know, I guess you would say standard body types for our age.
Yeah.
And then we just decided, and that's the thing, like, a lot of people do it because they're too skinny or too fat. We just kind of done it because we had something that we wanted to change about ourselves, I guess.
I was just sick of looking like the way I did.
Same.
I knew I didn't have a healthy body. I was just like,
yeah,
I wasn't exercising, and I wasn't eating the best either.
Yeah, I'm the
I was
same.
just like, I need to do something about it. So
yeah, that's when I noticed big thing about, like, my body or whatever. No matter how much I ate when I was younger, I just didn't seem to put on anything.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Even when I started the gym, and I kind of, for the first wee while, I didn't really know what I was doing. I wasn't.
No, I didn't.
I would do, like, supersetting bicep curls with leg press and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I wasn't even doing that. I was just going on the treadmill.
Yeah,
going on the rowing machine. Going on the bike.
Going to the gym once a month, thinking,
I know.
Get right there. Putting tons of muscle. Nah, it's.
When you think about this, doesn't, like, we think about that now, going, like, once a month, but it's still something.
Yeah, I guess.
Better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
like, some people, when they start, like, I don't know if does anyone really start the gym knowing completely what they're doing? You kind of just learn as you go, I guess.
You go straight in and then have a personal trainer straight away.
Yeah. But even still, you wouldn't really know what you're doing. You would just have someone to tell you what you're doing.
That's true.
Because when I started, I genuinely didn't know what I was doing, and for the first, I'd say, like, 6 months, man. Like, well, because when I decided to start going to the gym, I got a year's. I'd been going once a month for a wee while, and I was like,
We better explain. You started at a completely different gym.
Yeah.
It's a completely different environment.
Yeah, the campus.
Yeah.
Like, that, the campus is like a...
It's basically a student campus gym.
Yeah. It's like for the uni students and stuff, and it's dead cheap to get in. they've not got a lot of. They've got like some fitness equipment upstairs, but it's mainly just I don't know, treadmills and
Yeah, it's
cross
cardio machines, some weight machines, and then a wee tiny
area for
free weight area
Yeah.
downstairs. Didn't have a squat rack. Didn't had
Yeah.
one bench.
Did you just not have to? You told me that you had to like when you were squatting, you had to take the bar
Yeah.
off the bench press and literally squat behind the bench press.
Yeah.
That's mad, man. That kind of need bad legs.
It's a terrible idea. But that is quite late on. For like the first 6 months, I did nothing but cardio.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just on a treadmill. I was like, that's a good workout. Then
Yeah.
go home after that. Did nothing else.
So you weren't like doing weights at the start.
No.
You were just doing.
I was
yeah.
looking at like people. I was like, I wonder what that does.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what weight training was
You
really.
didn't even know, like, you look at the shoulder press machine, you think it works your arms. You know,
Yeah.
it's like when I started, I didn't realise that you were meant to. Well, people that do full body workouts and stuff are a bit different, but I didn't know you were meant to target a specific muscle group.
Yeah.
You know, so I would be doing. I'd be doing all these different exercises in one workout. I'd be doing like lat pull down, shoulder press, bench,
Yeah.
and then like tricep extensions in the one workout. And so you started at campus, and I went there.
You were there for a wee while.
Yeah, it was like I didn't go a lot. It was like maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, and that was when I didn't know what I was doing, and you didn't like really know. We were both kind of lost, and we didn't talk much back then. It was only kind of we only kind of started talking. It was like through school and stuff, and but when we both started, we didn't talk as much, and then I think it was because we got more into the gym. Our groups kind of merged.
Yeah, it had like a common ground.
Yeah,
You know?
because we in our year, there was only a few guys that started weight training, like maybe about 4 or 5 of us at that point. I can think about 5 or 6 of us actually.
When I first started, I don't remember. Well, obviously you were around the same time, but I don't remember anyone from our year
Yeah.
going to the gym. Like,
Yeah, I definitely.
in their spare time, like,
Yeah.
I went to the gym. You'd be like, what?
I know,
Why?
I know.
You know what I mean? But
I know everyone think how big it has become now, because people used to make fun of the fact that you used to go to the gym and you're like,
I know.
what? So I'm
Yeah.
trying to improve my body, trying to improve my well-being,
Yeah.
my health. Nah, but I so I went to campus for a wee bit, and I joined the gym called Planet Bodybuild, as you've probably seen in our past videos. And I bought a year. Do you know this? Like, I just walked in and bought a year straight up.
I think, yeah.
300 £300, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. Max had joined earlier. Or something.
Max was a member at this point, and I just walked in. I had the money, and I was like,
Fuck it.
I'll just buy a year. And then they were like, the guy asked me, was like, the guy that worked there at the time was like,
Was it George?
no, it was
No.
Jerry, and
Oh, I don't-
Jerry was like, yeah, but he only went, he worked there for like 6 months or whatever when I started, and walked in. I was like, I'd like to join the gym, please. I'd like to join. I was like, oh, do you want a month? I'm like, no, I'll take a year, right? And I'm wearing, I'm like the skinniest bastard at this point. Like, I'm wearing like a, I don't know, like a mad t-shirts are baggy and shit. Like, I don't know, I look like a fucking idiot, right? And I walked in, paid the year. Literally, he looked at me, was like, all right, fair enough. I don't know, maybe he respected the fact that I was wanting to change something, but then he gave me like the sheet and that, and I was signing all this stuff. And then at the end, I always remember this, I was like about to leave. Like, I walked in, paid the membership, and I didn't even work out, right? I just left. How mad is that, right? So I walked in, I paid, and I was about to leave, and he's like, oh, do you want a tour? Are you quite content with knowing what you're doing in the gym? And I was like, I know what I'm doing, man. And left. I must have looked like
Jesus.
a king. Oh my god. He must have thought this guy should not have joined here. But the reason I said that is because Max was going to kind of help me, so I just kind of relied on Max. But even at that point, I don't even think Max fully knew what he was doing. I mean, he knew better than me, obviously, a lot better than me.
Trained arms every day or something at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie, I did that from going from cardio to weights. All I done was abs and then like bicep curls, and then I'd go home
Yeah.
because I thought that's what you done.
Yeah, I know. I went through a phase in which I was probably going to the gym for about 6 months at this point, and I'd literally just trained arms every day. Like, I don't know what it was. I think I seen CT Fletcher or something, a YouTube video where he's like every day for like the first 2 years I went to the gym I trained arms, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And then you look at the size of him, you look at the size of me, and you're like, doesn't work like that, big man. No. So yeah, I trained arms every day for about 2 months. Every fucking day, Jack.
That's madness.
Buys and tries.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like a lot of the days I was only doing buys and tries, so I wasn't training anything else at some point. It didn't really work. Nothing really worked.
I think that's a good point though, talking about YouTube. Like, people who's on YouTube inspiring us, because I know, I can't remember who the first was that I watched. I think it was maybe Furious Pete or Christian Guzman.
Yeah.
I was watching their videos like to learn more,
mm-hmm.
and it taught me a lot, like how to like structure my workouts.
Yeah, CT Fletcher was like the first guy I ever watched.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was Furious Pete, because I seen like his eating videos. This guy's crazy bastard.
Yeah,
and then he works out. And
I love those videos, man. Yeah. Cause you see these guys eating so much, and that leads me on to one thing I was going to talk about earlier. Is I couldn't put on weight, so I could, but I found it really difficult. For like the first 6 months, I learned about kind of bulking and cutting, and you know, that's what people did before competition and all that. And I was like, oh, I should probably bulk then, you know, because I'm really skinny. And they were saying like, you need to, I was watching videos, I kept seeing these, every single video I watched on it, it's like how to bulk up for skinny guys. You know, see all these videos on YouTube, and they were all saying, yeah, you need to just eat. Like, that was what every video said. You just need to eat
more.
Anything and everything. So I just started doing that, and I thought I was eating a lot, but in reality I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't really. I was just kind of eating the same amount of calories, and I was getting pure full. I was maybe eating a wee bit more than I usually did, and I was just, I don't know, that's one of the most difficult parts when you think about it. And I know people say, oh, I can eat anything and everything.
They say that,
see, back then,
see, even for like
when you start a bulk,
see, you're like a month in, you're like, this is easy.
Yeah.
You get 2 months in, you're like,
yeah,
you're sick, you feel, it's just not good.
Yeah.
You don't feel good all the time, because you're eating so much.
I mean, you know me and how much I can eat now. Like, I can eat a lot in like one sitting.
Yeah. I was, was it 25 meatball platter or something you can eat for dinner?
So like, I'm bulking at the moment. So like, some meals that I'll have is, you get like the 25 kind of red meatball platter in Morrison. So I have that with like a big bowl of spaghetti and
the whole thing.
Sauce. Yeah.
Jesus.
Man, honestly, see if you eat it faster, it's not too bad. And then, so that's like one night, and then the next night I'll have like, now you can get like the 4 quarter pounders, like the red meat. Yeah. I'll have like that, and then like 2 packets of like the Mexican Uncle Ben's rice.
Jesus Christ.
I know, man, it's mad. But man, the thing is though, see if I don't, I know.
Put weight on,
honestly, man, see if I don't have that one night. See if I don't have like a large meal like that one night, and I wake up the next morning, I feel skinnier, and I get so angry at myself. I'm like, I need to keep this up. But it is really hard because I spend so much. Like
money?
Yeah, because like it used to be like me and my mum, like basically my mum would buy all the food in, and then I'd be like, you know, I'd just eat whatever there was. But then when I realised I needed to start being serious about it, I started like putting a lot of my money towards the food that I needed. So I basically pay for all my gym stuff now, and man, it costs me like so much because I have to buy all this extra stuff. So my mum buys in all the usual, and then I have to buy like tons of extra stuff, like meat and rice and all this crap and veg and all that stuff on top of what she's buying, and it does cost a lot. And the fact that I need to eat more because my body just, it finds it really hard to, you know,
put weight on.
Yeah.
For me, it was protein, having to buy more.
Oh yeah.
It's like that's usually like families, there's carbs and there's fat. Yeah. That you can have, but not always a lot of meat.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I always need to buy.
Yeah, like that's the thing, like. See, try to get like, see when you're try to hit your macros or whatever, protein's like one of the hardest ones for me.
Yeah. Because
like I never used to eat a lot of meat, and now it's like all I have. Like honestly, like, I mean, in those meatballs, I don't know how much protein's in it. I'm not really keeping track at the moment. Yeah. But also like it'll probably be like similar amount of fat though in it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing.
That's good.
But it's good at the moment. But like I used to go for like a high carb diet, but now it's kind of more. I have to go for like high fat because of the amount of red meat that I eat, like steaks, mince, meatballs, quarter pounders, all that stuff. Like that's
red meat's probably the best.
Yeah.
To put weight on.
Yeah.
But
that's why I usually go for that. But
see, when you think about it, like for me especially, thinking about my diet and stuff before I knew about eating like proper macros and stuff, I'd just have meals. There'd be no protein in it.
Yeah.
It'd just be like a sandwich
Yeah.
and like crisps.
Oh,
There'd
yeah.
be no protein. Just be carbs and fat.
Yeah.
No protein.
Yeah.
Absolute madness.
Yeah, or even
So bad for
I know,
me.
man. I know. People are like, oh, I'm doing well here.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, you're really not.
Getting like 30 grams of protein a day
Yeah.
and stuff, thinking you're doing good.
I know, man. I remember when I started, right, and then people started saying, "Oh, you need to eat chicken and salmon." So I would have one chicken breast a week and one salmon, like
Yeah.
you know, platter or whatever, a salmon a week, and I would think, oh, getting so much protein in,
know.
getting so much of it.
The occasional protein shake.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
You'd have a protein
gonna get big
shake.
after this.
Yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, oh my god, man, I'm gonna be massive.
Yeah.
But nah, you need to literally have all that stuff in one day, every day.
Yeah.
It's just mad, man. So like, why did you, like, I know we said like why we started the gym and stuff, but like, what do you feel kept you wanting to go consistent?
I think it was. Once I started, it was for, like I said, it was just for health reasons until I lose a bit of weight.
Yeah.
And then the more I got into it, it was really from watching people on YouTube and like seeing how strong they were and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want that. For me, initially it wasn't really, I want to get big. Like I want to put loads of muscle on and stuff. I would just like the idea of being strong. So that's like for me, it was something to work towards all the time, because especially with strength, you can gauge it every workout. Am I getting stronger or am I not?
Yeah.
Because like with muscle, you're like, oh, I feel maybe I look a bit bigger. Or
Yeah.
sometimes you don't. But with strength,
Yeah, you can literally tell.
there's another 2.5 kilos on it. You can tell.
Yeah.
So I think that helped because I could see progression. And a lot of people, if they're losing weight or they're trying to put muscle on, it can be demotivating sometimes, because one week you might feel like you look bigger and then the next week you look smaller, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's one of the hardest things people like come to. That's like one of the brick walls that you hit, is just being discouraged because you don't see differences.
Yeah, I see
like,
it so often.
Yeah.
Like people start the gym in like 6 months and I'm like, I'm not really seeing a difference.
I know.
No, they'll just stop.
I know. That's one thing I've seen myself come up against it time to time, like, but I don't know. There's always just been something inside me that's, ever since I started, like going to me, why I started, why I kept going consistently. Sorry, is obviously I'd paid the year, so I don't want to waste that.
Yeah,
That's
waste
one big
no
factor
money.
to it. But after about 2 weeks of going, within this year, I genuinely just became really. I just enjoyed it. I really enjoyed just lifting heavy shit.
Yeah,
like
I'm the
and
same, to be honest.
getting angry, and well, back then I didn't really get angry before I lifted and stuff, but I don't know, just everything that came with it, like the protein, the pre-workouts, and I don't know, just researching and stuff. I just found out a lot that I didn't know, and
It's like a wee world, isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
it's like a world that I didn't even know about, and then as soon as you start researching it, you just get sucked right in there,
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
you just, I don't know, you feel like you're part of this community.
Yeah.
Once you start watching all the
I know.
videos on it and stuff, but that's
I never even had that. See, you're saying that you're locked into like you paid for a year,
yeah.
so you couldn't. You're just wasting your money if you didn't go.
Yeah. I know it would have been tougher because like
It was like something crazy. Like a day pass was like £2, and I never got a membership. I just paid a day pass every time I went.
yeah.
So it was
yeah.
£2
So
in
see,
the campus gym.
that would have racked up though.
Yeah,
Like
well, yeah, but
£2.
yeah.
Like that would have, if you went like every day.
I remember sometimes, like I'd get like £2 or £2 or £3 for lunch at school, and I'd sometimes not have it and just go to the gym, use that my lunch
that's
money
amazing,
to go to the
man,
gym. But
Just save your money for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know, I think it was definitely just because I wanted to be strong.
Yeah.
And it's so real if you notice yourself getting stronger.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think I had the advantage as well because I'm taller, so I started a bit ahead.
Yeah.
So I felt like...
Yeah, you felt kind of
good because I was,
Well, you're like probably the strongest guy that I know at my age at the moment, man. No, I'm serious, man. Like honestly, and that's the thing. Like
and certain things, but
what deadlift, man? Jesus.
Yeah.
You can't even deny that, man.
Since the start, started with lifting weights as my favourite lift.
Yeah. Mine's is bench.
Has been forever. Yeah.
Like my bench is probably my strongest. Like lift.
Do you know? See, that was like your chest was a weak point.
Yeah.
So you wanted to bench more.
Yeah, that's a good point. So when I started,
like your strongest point.
Yeah. It's like when I started, my chest. Literally, it was. This is gonna sound disgusting, right? I swear to God, I was so skinny that my chest literally felt like it went inwards.
Yeah.
I felt like I had like a. Oh, it was horrible, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I hated the way it looked, and I was like, "This is just fucked." Like I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Nah." Like I need to do something, and that was the one kind of part of my body that I wanted to change the most. Because it was the part that I didn't like the most, and I'd seen these guys, like Arnold, and all these guys were like, "Man, that is a chest," like, and I was like, "No, I want that." Well, obviously, it's gonna be tough to get that, but you know what I mean. I want something to show, to say that I've got like a big chest or whatever, and that was the one thing I worked on more than anything. So I'd maybe train like back, shoulders, and arms once a week, and then I would train like chest twice a week. So it would be like I would try and make that a priority, and it's probably through doing that it's probably became my strongest point, and bench is probably my strongest lift now because of it.
Yeah, I was kind of the same with back. I love training back.
Yeah,
I love having like
same with Max
like
actually. He likes training back.
Yeah,
it gives you an overall better frame.
Yeah.
Like it's the one part of your body that makes you look overall bigger because you're literally improving. Like it's like the foundation for your body. It's like everything else is just kind of add-ons.
Yeah.
Like shoulders and arms and.
The shoulders I neglected them so bad for so long.
Yeah.
Like I hardly trained them. Maybe like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think I could get it right, and when I've done like raises and stuff, my shoulders would click. I'm just like,
it's the
can't bother doing it.
Yeah. It's the one area of your body that's kind of. I don't know, it's the hardest to kind of get the form right when you think about it, because people
need a lot of warm up and stuff, and I never used to warm up doing presses and stuff. I'd just go straight to that.
It's one of the places that I've had the most pain, injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
definitely. Like that and there.
Oh yeah.
Obviously we both had that, but that's.
To be honest, I've been really lucky with injuries. I've not had any really.
I've had the back thing.
Oh yeah.
Which was the worst. That was hell.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
But
I honestly thought I'd paralysed myself, man.
I did too, because have we told the story?
Yeah, I think I've told. Well, basically, to summarise it, we were in the gym doing. What were we doing again? We were doing rows.
Yeah, seated cable.
Yeah, seated cable row, and I was pulling the thing back, and it was a warm up, so I had like 15, 20 kilos on it, so it was like nothing.
And your form was good. You had to straight back. And stuff.
And then literally I pulled it back, and then I just felt something like click, and I jumped, and I just let the thing go, and it kind of snapped back, and then I was just like this, and then I started going for red, and my body started falling backwards. I was like, Jack, I can't feel my legs, and then you were like, what? And I'm like, I was like, man, I can't walk, I can't stand up. So then Jack had to literally like help me over. Like I had like my arm around his shoulder because I literally couldn't like move my legs, and then he walked me over the couches and stuff, and then I managed to kind of walk out the gym, and I got picked up, and my grandpa took me to hospital. And then you were saying you thought it was like a slipped disc.
Yeah.
And then they thought it was that at first as well, like the hospital. But then they said, "Don't worry, it's not as bad as that." And they were like, "Oh, it was something to do with like the muscle."
It was just that it was a muscle strain.
Yeah, but like it was like proper like.
Yeah, bad.
Like they said like that was like the worst place you could get it, because it kind of affected your whole frame, So then. They were like, "Oh, take 2 months off the gym or something." I was back in 2 weeks, but I didn't train back for a while. That was like one thing I made sure I was like, no. And I've only done that exercise a couple of times since.
Yeah, I remember it. You still have like, before we're about to do it, you're still like,
I know.
this
Get kind of
again.
scared.
Yeah.
Get kind of scared because I'm like, nah, that was one of the most painful things that I've ever done.
Yeah.
And
so that's your most painful gym experience?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Can you guess what mine is?
Oh, sorry, man.
Don't know if I've told
Finger?
this. Yeah.
I don't think we'll have told this.
So.
This was, before we say that, we did not know what we were doing as much as we do now. So this was kind of early stages. Not early stages, but we were kind of, I don't know. I don't really know what stage
maybe
we were at. We're still learning.
It was not long after we started training together, I think.
Yeah.
In Planet Body.
It was a couple of weeks after we started training. Like we'd become good friends over the past few months before this, and then we kind of you moved to Planet. I'd been there for about a year at this point, but then you came, and then we've been just training together ever since. But this was one of the first times, so
yeah,
it was shoulders.
It's just when we started to understand what to do. So we were doing drop sets and stuff like that. And
on the shoulder press machine,
the shoulder press hammer strength machine, and so basically there's the bars come out from the back, and there's it's on levers, so it goes up and down like that, and it sits on pads.
Yeah.
And Jack was doing, I think you were doing a drop set.
Yeah, I was doing. It's quite a heavy weight, so I was only getting 5 or 6 reps with this weight. I was listening to music, so I didn't really know what was happening.
Was Max training as well?
Max was training, but he wasn't doing the set at the point. He was doing something else.
And I think I'm not sure what it was. For some reason, I went behind the machine. Was it taking a weight? Was it a drop set or taking a weight off and racked or something?
Yeah, I can't remember.
But I seen
you were behind the machine and you had your hand.
I seen that Jack was struggling to get the weight up a bit.
So you tried
he done one last rep and he was struggling to get up, and then I thought he was going to go down and do one more. So I went.
He put his hand and so here's the pad, right, and the levers come down when I drop the weight. So and I had a lot of weight on it.
I know.
I think it was about 40 kilos each side. So
I put my hands round both sides to help it up, which is a stupid thing to do. If you're going to spot somebody, you go from the front.
Yeah, but we were kind of.
It was
just a split second decision, I guess.
And
I dropped it.
Basically, I thought he was going to do one more rep.
Yeah.
You just dropped the whole thing.
I'm so sorry, man. I didn't know you were behind me.
I know, but.
And literally, Jack's finger. So the lever, the pad was here, the lever was here. The thing just came down 40 odd kilos, just full force. I just went, and it just
And it's not it wasn't a soft rubber.
Yeah, it was
thing.
Metal.
Yeah, it was metal on hard plastic.
Yeah.
And it caught this finger a wee bit, and mostly this finger.
Oh.
And I managed to slip it out, and I just looked at it, and then I closed my hand around it. I was like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good. And
I just stood up, and I took my headphones out, I turned around.
You just seen me doing this.
Yeah, Jack's just standing there looking at me, he's holding his finger, I'm like, you alright, man? And then he showed me, I was like, and your finger's literally mashed, man.
Yeah, it was
destroyed.
Yeah, it was flat and then twisted a wee bit.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
I knew it was bad.
It was blood all over the floor and everything.
Yeah, I knew it was bad, but it wasn't really sore straight away. I just felt numb, but I looked at it and I knew it was bad, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And one of the only times in my life I felt faint.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, man. By the
way, I just went and I told the reception.
Yeah, and then did they phone? What happened again? No, Max drove us to the hospital.
Yeah, they were going to phone an ambulance, but I said
we'll just go up.
Got Max's car.
Yeah, and we just drove up to the hospital.
Yeah, and they x-rayed it, and this part of my finger was just bits. It was all broken and mashed.
Yeah.
The nail would half come off and stuff.
Yeah, I remember the nail thing. That was.
They basically just taped these two together and told me to look after it.
Yeah.
But
that wasn't really. I wouldn't say that's a gym injury. That's more of a kind of freak accident.
Yeah, it was just an accident. Yeah.
It was just a bad move on both our parts. So
I've not really had any.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Injuries.
Your form's usually great. I mean, the back thing was just kind of. I don't know. I still don't know what happened with that, man.
The only other thing was this arm. Remember, it was sore for me, but that was not even the gym either because I was arm wrestling some guy.
Oh.
And I didn't want to give up, and I was just holding it there for ages. My arm was getting twisted.
Yeah.
But
no, but that's because he was like he wasn't even doing it right. He was just pulling your arm to the side.
I know, but and then that was messed up for a while. But other than that, I've not really had an injury from working out really.
Yeah.
But
the only thing, I've had tendonitis in my bicep, like in between there. I've had that a few times. It just kind of comes and goes every now and then.
Yeah.
But don't know. But I think that. Do I end it? Aye. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's just been a kind of introduction. We just feel like we wanted to talk more about kind of who we are and stuff, because I feel like we've not really done that much on this channel, and we want you guys to know who we are and how we started and stuff. So there you go. We've had a lot of bad moments, but we've had a lot of good moments as well.
So it's just like a sort of
introduction
on us.
Yeah,
we're going to have guests in, so we'll be talking to them about their background and
whatever the topics are and stuff.
We'll probably have Max in.
Yeah,
she'll probably be the
like
first
Max.
guest.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Our other training partner.
Yeah, and then we're going to get different camera angles as well.
Mics and stuff.
Yeah. But this was an introduction, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you continue to watch the channel. Check out some of our other videos if you haven't already. We do all sorts of gym stuff, talking videos, workout vlog type things, and well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.
You say you got them guns, but I've never seen you bang. You say you got them guns, but I've never seen you slang. You say you in a game, but I've yet to see you